What's up, guys? I'm currently here in Virginia Beach, Virginia for the holidays. I've been kind of in the background of what I do normally in photography. I've been making this coffee table book of where I grew up and the North Carolina area, so Virginia Beach, Outer Banks, and everywhere in between. And I wanted to bring the camera along since I don't really make videos and keep myself accountable and show people and you guys who are watching what's cool about this area and some of the really cool locations. And the whole idea came from how I started photography in the first place, which was landscapes of this area. You know, that's what drew me to even buy a camera in the first place. And I think it keeps that inner flame burning that, you know, sometimes you can go into an artistic rut when you do commercial work all the time. So it's nice to have something that's separate and a little bit more passionate to myself, and hopefully, you know, others can see it that way too. So I'm gonna go around to some beach areas and some bay areas to show you guys what's beautiful about this area. But first things first, grabbing a coffee at Three Ships, best one in town. 10 out of 10. Always, every time. And their breakfast sandwiches are insane. So if you're ever in Virginia Beach, you've got to try Three Ships Coffee and their breakfast sandwiches. It's insane. But I also wanted to say that I'm gonna be shooting all of the images that are on this coffee book in this project are gonna be on the Mamiya 7. And the reason is because it keeps me to 10 frames. It's the best negative that you could possibly shoot. The lenses are insanely sharp. I've also been shooting this camera for about 2.5 years now, and it's really shaped the way that I see landscapes, composition, and the whole sort of slowing down the photography aspect. And every time you get the negatives back, you're just inspired to go use it again and again and again. And then you get this really cool box on the inside of your viewfinder that you can really frame up everything just the way that you want. This thing's insane. You guys already know about it. You've seen 100 videos on it, but this is the tool for the trade for the rest of this book. One of the really cool things about this area too is that you have got the coastline with really great beaches and surfing, but you can find your way out to the country where it's just winding roads and farmland and all kinds of empty space to explore, and it connects to the bayside, which you can get some gorgeous landscapes of the water. So it's kind of, when you look at a map, it's almost the start of the Outer Banks when you see the separation from the bay and then to Sandbridge area, which I'll get to later, but it's really unique. So I'm gonna go check out some of these wide open spaces on the windy roads and a place called Pungo, a place where I grew up exploring as well. So one of the other things that's really cool about deciding to put together a book and the process of it is that you find out what it's like to make one thing cohesive and what it takes to see a body of work and see how it comes together over a period of time. And I think if anyone out there who wants to, expand their creativity and you have one thing that you're interested in, one medium, one type of photography, whether it's street photography, portraits, whatever it is, go out there and try to make a series out of it. Make it something that you can make over time and then make better and see the progression of your eye and your composition and see it all come to life at a later date. I really think that's a great lesson and way of learning what you love as a photographer. Especially, for me, this place has so much to offer. I grew up learning life here, so it's cool to put it in a page of work and see and go back and revisit places that evoke those types of memories. So we started out the morning over in Croatan at that beach. We've been around Pungo a little bit. I've showed you some of the country land and some of the windy roads and took some shots of some of the waterlands around there. And now we're headed to Sunset in Sandbridge, which is probably the place I call home the most, the place that feels like it'll always be home. And fun fact, the first place I moved away from home was here, and me and my friends split $800 in rent, and we thought that was expensive back then. So, and we have beachfront property and we're surfing every morning. So yeah, fast forward to life in LA, it's much different. Yeah, I can't wait to show you guys what it's like here for Sunset.